Here's a list of names: Senator Lindsey Graham, Al Gore, the Clintons, Rihanna from Hollywood. President Putin needs to be investigated. The Russians definitely, because of the voice recognition that happened to me today from Black Ops. This person said Ukraine. Obama and the Hermetic Order. And then people within my family, I know that they know about this black magic, voodoo, whatever you want to call it, assault on me. Friends within the family need to be investigated. There is a family that is close to me that are Russian. They need to be investigated. Ivanov, they need to be investigated too. My DNA was handed off to Black Ops for torture. Someone gathered my DNA during lunchtime and took it for their little black mass witchcraft shit, which is directly tied to the Greys and the technology. Society is based on the Grey technology. These people are loyal to the Greys and the Reptilians and the Blue Bloods. That's the truth. I don't know where the ball got dropped, but it got dropped. Your 10 Keens is the governments of the world. From their Kabbalistic little Bible, I know that they plan on doing some damage to New York City. And because their Sumerian god is Enki, Enki's frequency is 40. Enki is also Nike. You just have to play around with the letters. This planet is sick. They use the ley lines of the planet for probably their black mass shit. CERN needs to be disengaged. Those pyramids need to be disengaged. The satellites in the air need to be disengaged. The Gwyn Towers need to be shut down. Basically, all of the military-industrial complex needs to be pulled. And people need to be held accountable. But unfortunately, we have such a mess that we have a bunch of people who are part of the hive mind and are loyalists to the Anunnaki. So I don't know how to solve that. I'm just naming names because I'm hurting. Missing children, missing planes, missing this, missing that. That's all a direct result of the technology. And these directed energy weapons are no joke. They're very painful. Your military has gotten way out of hand. They have experimented on people in Guantanamo Bay when they said that they were just holding these detainees. I know for a fact that I've seen some of the pictures, and it's pretty gruesome what they've done. It was a torture experiment. It was basically another Auschwitz. And yet your government does nothing. So there's a few survivors. I saw a couple of just 2 men that survived this thing, and they are a mess. It's because of this technology that your world is fucked up. It dissembles and it breaks up families. People who are gang stalkers willingly hand over their children to this shit. Probably to get their debts written off. That is the only reason why people sell out their children, is to get rid of the debt. Because they believe in blood sacrifice. That's how fucked up this place is. It's amazing to walk down the street and just look at these people and see the evil of how they just sit in silence. Because they know damn good and well they are willing to kill for the collective of the whole. Your sun is fake, by the way. You have an artificial moon, and your Earth planet is fake, and your people that walk down the street are fake. So I don't know what else to say about this galaxy. It's a fake galaxy. There is no love on this planet. I have already felt it. It is synthetic in nature, and it is a give and take operation. So you have to dig deep in order to figure out what the fuck you want. I've had to dig really deep, and I decided to choose myself over anything on this planet. I don't trust anyone, really. That is a big learning lesson. They want control because they've had this operation in plan for a long time, and big bucks are behind it. But you know what? People's lives are in danger, and they don't give a fuck. That's the number one thing I have learned about these Greys and these fucking reptilian overlords. They don't give a fuck. You are nothing but a slab of meat on the table. And as soon as you get that in your head, then I think you might get a little bit pissed off. They use humanity for their own gain. Russia is definitely involved in this shit. But actually, the whole ball of wax is everybody's involved. Like I said, once you join the gang, you are culpable. You got your colors, you got your clubhouses, your secret little meetings. You're culpable. And while you sit there reading your Bible and someone's up there fucking a little boy, you're culpable. You should all watch that movie. It's a fucking good movie. It's sick. You know, I was looking at that little ball thing that's in front of the Vatican. It's golden and it's kind of all banged up. You know what that is? That's the reptilian eye that sits on top of the pyramid. And it's transhumanism. It is the lizard eye of Lucifer. Their little ball that goes on top of the fucking pyramid on the back of the dollar bill. So I've given you my list of names who are responsible for my life, for me walking down the street. Your Greys are responsible. Your Rockefellers are responsible. It's amazing, people. How I can sit here and listen to these people playing softball in the background. And even though they're having a good time, I know they're culpable. They're responsible. They sit in silence. I don't. Pretty much tell you it like it is, you know? UFOs in the air. Your sun is fake. Your earth is fake. Your governments are fake. Your neighbor is fake. The air that you breathe is fake. Oh, one more thing. That brings me to another subject. Orange chemtrails is monatomic gold. That makes sense now. Monatomic gold is not very good for the human body because it's a conductor. And when they zap you, that monatomic gold, probably very, very painful. And this person that talked about monatomic gold said that it stops you from eating. What was the number one thing that Kissinger said? You control the food, you control the people. So, if you spray people, you know, with this shit, it'll start shutting down your taste buds, I bet. So, and then they can send their fucking directed energy weapons into your mind. Yeah. So I bet you anything, my handler is a fucking Russian. Maybe. I don't know. I'll catch you later. Hopefully I might get some sleep.